Want to break into one of the fastest growing and highest paying roles in all of IT, but you have no idea where to actually start? You're not alone. Cloud security is everywhere in job postings right now, but the path to get there, nobody talks about that. Hi, I'm Christoph. I've spent over 27 years in IT, from help desk all the way to IT director, and today I'm going to show you exactly how to become a cloud security engineer in 2026, step by step. Here's what's happening right now. The Bureau of Labor Statistics projects a 29% growth rate for information security analysts through 2034. That's not just fast, that is 5 times the average for all occupations. And cloud security engineers, they sit right in the middle of that demand. Companies are moving everything to the cloud, their data, their applications, their entire infrastructure. And every single one of those companies needs someone who knows how to secure it. But here's the problem. Most people looking at this role feel completely overwhelmed. There are dozens of certifications, 3 major cloud platforms, and every job posting seems to want 5 years of experience you don't have yet. So let me cut through all of that noise. In this video, I'm going to give you a clear step-by-step roadmap. Whether you're coming from help desk, system administration, or even a completely different career. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what skills to build, which certifications actually matter, and how to land your first cloud security role. Let's get into it. Number 1. You need to build a strong IT and security foundation first. I know that sounds obvious, but this is where most people go wrong. They see the job title Cloud Security Engineer and immediately jump to studying for an AWS certification. But cloud security is not an entry-level role. It spans across almost every domain in security: networking, identity management, compliance, incident response. You need a base layer of knowledge before any of the cloud stuff makes sense. So what does that foundation look like? You need to understand networking fundamentals, TCP/IP, DNS, firewalls, how traffic actually flows between systems. You need to know Linux, not just basic commands, but how to manage users, configure services, and read log files. And you need some experience in a hands-on IT role, whether that's help desk, system administration, or a junior security position. The most common mistake I see people skipping this step entirely. They go straight for the cloud certifications, pass the exam, but then cannot troubleshoot a real security incident because they don't understand what's happening underneath. Don't be that person. Spend 1 to 2 years building this foundation, and everything else on this roadmap becomes 10 times easier. Number 2. Pick one major cloud platform and learn it deeply. The 3 big players are AWS, Microsoft Azure, and Google Cloud. And I know the immediate question: which one should I learn? Here's my honest answer. It depends on your local job market and your career goals. AWS has the largest market share globally. Azure dominates in enterprises that already run Microsoft environments. Google Cloud is growing fast, especially in companies doing AI and data-heavy workloads. Look at job postings in your area. See which platform shows up most. That's your answer. But here's what matters more than which platform you pick. Learn it deeply. Don't surface level skim 3 platforms. Pick one and go all in. Learn how their networking works. Learn their identity and access management system. Learn how they handle encryption, logging, and monitoring. Every cloud platform has its own way of doing security, and employers want someone who can actually configure these services, not just talk about them. A common mistake here is trying to learn all 3 at once. That's a recipe for knowing nothing well. Master one, then branch out later. Your first cloud security job will almost certainly be focused on a single platform anyway. By the way, if you like this video so far, please consider subscribing to my channel and liking this video, as it will help me with the rankings in YouTube. Thank you. Number 3, get hands-on with security-specific cloud services. This is where you transition from cloud generalist to cloud security specialist. Every major platform has a set of security services you need to know inside and out. I'm talking about IAM, Identity and Access Management. This is the backbone of cloud security. It controls who can access what and it's where most cloud breaches actually happen. Misconfigured IAM policies are the #1 cause of cloud security incidents. You also need to know security groups and firewall rules, encryption services for data at rest and in transit, and monitoring and logging tools like AWS, CloudTrail, Azure Sentinel, or Google Cloud Security Command Center. Here's the thing. Reading about these services is not enough. You need to actually build with them. Set up a free tier account on AWS or Azure, deploy a small environment, then try to secure it. Configure least privilege IAM policies. Set up logging, enable encryption. Break things on purpose and then fix them. That hands-on experience is what separates you from every other candidate who just passed a multiple-choice exam. I've worked across 5 different industries: software, Wall Street, engineering, cloud, and pharmaceutical, and every single one of them had different security priorities. Finance cares about uptime and compliance. Healthcare cares about data privacy. But the tools, the cloud security tools, are the same everywhere. Master the tools, and you can work in any industry. Number 4, build your certification roadmap strategically. Certifications matter in cloud security, probably more than in most other IT roles. But the order you get them in matters just as much as which ones you choose. Here's the roadmap I recommend. If you're early in your career with minimal security experience, start with the CCSK. That's the Certificate of Cloud Security Knowledge from the Cloud Security Alliance. It's vendor neutral, has no experience requirements, and gives you a solid overview of cloud security concepts. The exam is open book and costs around $445. Next, get a platform-specific certification. If you are focused on AWS, go for the AWS Certified Security Specialty. For Azure, the AZ500 Security Engineer Associate. For Google Cloud, the Professional Cloud Security Engineer Certification. These prove you can actually do the work on a specific platform. Then, when you have 3 to 5 years of experience, go for the CCSP, the Certified Cloud Security Professional from ISC2. This is the gold standard. It requires 5 years of IT experience, including 3 years in information security. The exam costs $599, and it is not easy. But holding a CCSP tells employers you can design and govern security across any cloud environment, not just one platform. The mistake most people make? Getting certifications in the wrong order or chasing too many at once. Be strategic. Each cert should build on the last one. Number 5. You must understand Zero Trust architecture. This is not a buzzword anymore. In 2026, Zero Trust is the baseline security model for every serious organization. The core principle is simple. Never trust, always verify. No user, no device, no application gets trusted by default, even if they're inside the network. Every access request has to be authenticated, authorized, and continuously validated. This means you need to understand concepts like least privilege access, microsegmentation, multi-factor authentication, and continuous monitoring. Why does this matter for your career? Because almost every cloud security engineer job posting in 2026 mentions Zero Trust. If you walk into an interview and cannot explain how to implement a Zero Trust model in AWS or Azure, you're going to lose that job to someone who can. Study the frameworks, read the NIST Zero Trust Architecture Guidelines, and practice implementing these principles in your lab environments. This is not theoretical. It's the way cloud security actually works now. Number 6, use adjacent roles as your entry point. Here's the reality. Very few people land a cloud security engineer title as their first IT job. Most people transition into it from a related role. The most common paths I see are system administrators who start managing cloud infrastructure and gradually take on security responsibilities. Cloud engineers or DevOps engineers who realize security is where the demand and the money are. SOC analysts or security analysts who want to move from monitoring into building. And even network engineers who already understand firewalls and traffic flow. When I made my jump from senior systems engineer to lead system administrator back in 2013, it wasn't a straight line either. I spent 15 years as an individual contributor before that first leadership role. Career transitions take time, but every move should be intentional. If you are currently in one of these adjacent roles, start volunteering for security-related projects. Offer to help with cloud migration security assessments. Ask to shadow the security team. Build those skills on the job while you study for certifications on your own time. That combination of real-world experience plus certifications is the fastest path into a cloud security engineer role. All right, let's recap what we covered. Number 1, build your IT and security foundation first. Networking, Linux, and hands-on experience are non-negotiable. Number 2, pick one cloud platform and learn it deeply. Don't spread yourself thin across 3. Number 3, get hands-on with security-specific cloud services, especially IAM Lab. Experience beats textbook knowledge every time. Number 4, build your certification roadmap strategically. CCSK first, then a platform cert, then the CCSP when you have the experience. Number 5, understand Zero Trust architecture. It's the standard now, not the future. And number 6, use adjacent roles as your entry point. System admin, cloud engineer, SOC analyst. Any of these can lead you directly into cloud security. Cloud security engineering is one of the most rewarding, in-demand, and well-paying careers in IT right now. The path is not always straightforward, but if you follow these steps and stay consistent, you will get there. I hope this video helped you. If you liked the video, please hit that like button and also subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to turn on notifications so you don't miss any future videos. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Cheers!